Saints Fever starts now. With Brian Holland and Michael Lewis. Go Black and Gold.
That's right. Welcome in to your Go Black and Gold. It is game day. I'm Brian Holland. We're going to count you down to kickoff right here on brproud.com. Of course, we got Michael Lewis coming up here in just a few minutes, but I'm going to take you all the way up to kickoff. Coming up, a full half hour as we get ready for Saints, Bears, the wild card, super wild card, weekend. We check in with our Saints insider, Brooke Kirchoffer, as we always do, for that last final thought, the last final key before kickoff as we check in with the Who Dat as we lead you up to that kickoff in the Superdome. We'll also take you behind enemy lines up to Chi-Town, see how the Bears got into the playoffs and what kind of threat they really pose to the Black and Gold, and an update on the matchups we're watching in your Go Black and Gold countdown to kickoff, as there was breaking news here just in the last 24 hours. But make no mistake, this run to the Super Bowl, this last ride into the sunset for Drew Brees and company, this is all about redemption.
I know that everything happens for a reason, and that in most cases, failure is the best teacher.
Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
Ball was in the air. I didn't go attack it. I'm going to take it upon myself to do all that I can to never let that happen again.
I got no call, so we moved on. They didn't make the call, and, got to respect the calls.
It really hurts. I love my team.
The Saints' season-ending loss to the Vikings in the wild card game is going to take time to digest for some players.
I feel like we found a way to garner strength from each one of these moments from over the last few years. And it's only brought us closer to the ultimate prize.
Oh, the last run to the Lombardi Trophy. We're going to talk about, of course, Saints Bears, but a major development just yesterday, a major upset in the first round of the playoffs. The Los Angeles Rams going to Seattle and taking down the Seahawks. You see former LSU Tiger Jamal Adams right there walking off after the loss. Also, the other LSU Tigers, you got offensive guard Damian Lewis, Ethan Posick, who started there at center, Stephon Sullivan on injured reserve but still on the team, and Danny Edling on the Seahawks practice squad. The Rams, who will be moving on, former LSU Tigers Michael Brockers, and yes, the Iron Man, Andrew Whitworth, who is also on his last ride there to maybe a Super Bowl. All right, so what does that mean for the New Orleans Saints? The entire NFC picture has really changed and shifted. Instead of the Saints taking on the Seahawks in the Dome, if the Black and Gold, of course, were to win, they'll now host a team they know very, very well. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town after their win against the Washington football team yesterday. That's because the Rams are now the low seed remaining, which means they draw the high seed, #1 Green Bay. They'd have to go to Lambeau, and not Tom Brady and the Buccos go to Lambeau. So instead, it's an all-NFC South divisional showdown in the Superdome, provided that, of course, the Black and Gold do get the win. All right, that's how things started. As they say, this is how it's going. Just about a half hour from kickoff here in South Louisiana. We've got that feeling all year that really Drew Brees has talked, maybe even signaled, this is indeed his last ride. Whether it ends with the Lombardi Trophy or like it has the last 3 seasons with a loss on the final play of the season. Definitely don't want to see that. So our top storyline in this one, it's official. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas activated and ready to go in this wild card round against the Bears. Finally, the Saints at full strength. The only notable injury going into this one, Nick Easton will not play. But also, remember, they also get C.J. Gardner-Johnson back, Deontay Harris, pivotal there in special teams and on the perimeter there in the Superdome. Back in the black and gold. We're not sure at what percentage, but they will be playing. Even though they didn't get all, of course, to physically practice all together all week there in the practice facility, Sean Payton is leaning on this team and their experience.
I don't think as a coach you have to remind them this is the playoffs. I think as a coach you remind them of what wins in the playoffs, and that's the fundamentals, the attention to detail. You win the game during the week in your preparation, your rest, your hydration, understanding the game plan, pad level, the fundamentals of what we've taught all year, you go back to and you emphasize and you stress.
Still plenty to celebrate already in this season, though, including a little gritty in the locker room. The New Orleans Saints division champs for the 4th consecutive season, becoming the only team in the NFC South to win the title 4 years in a row. The black and gold broke a tie with the Carolina Panthers, who had won it 2013 to 2015, but before Carolina's run in the 2010s, the division really hadn't seen a repeat champion since it was created in 2002. The Saints just checking the NFC South crown off that list, but the black and gold know how important that division title, that first thing on that list, truly was.
Obviously, the first goal is to win your division, and then, get your seeding as best you can for the postseason. So I was proud of how they played, though.
It is significant, especially in this division where, normally we're sending multiple teams to the playoffs, so you're fighting tooth and nail each and every year. That is hard to do with the quarterbacks in this division, and with the teams, and the fact that we're putting multiple playoff teams out there every year. So there's a lot to be said about that.
All right, now we get into the how. How the Houdat get to the win as we catch you now to kick off right here on your Go Black and Gold right here on brproud.com. The Saints, a heavy favorite in this one, so you'd think they'd really have every advantage. I believe they do. Quarterback, skill position, and on both lines. Well, let's take it the matchup that we have our eye on. And look, everyone will have their eyes on Khalil Mack. We get that. I can tell you in the locker room right now, everyone is talking about this man right here, and a bad man he is. Akeem Hicks. He's battled through injury all season long. Still registered the most quarterback hits of his career, and that's really the fear, especially after Nick Easton being out there at guard. On top of that, though, it seems Hicks has gotten healthy somehow right at the end of the season, playing 100% of the snaps this past week against Green Bay. You can see how much the Bears really rely upon number 96, too. They barely even blitz. I talked to Saints Hall of Famer Michael the Bearman Lewis about the talk in that locker room and about this former Saint.
Man, that's going to be like the biggest thing that we have to do is like the offensive line going to have to step up and hold their ground, because having a defense like they have, I mean, all year it was like off and on with them because they had a lot of injuries that's coming in, but coming into this game, man, they look like they're pretty healthy as well. So I think our offensive line have to stand up and hold those guys in. You can't let those guys, especially like Akeem Hicks, who every time he plays against the Saints, man, he tried to do whatever he could, because being here and then getting traded off and going to New England and now to Chicago, and he gets to play him. Every time he said he comes back home to play against the Saints, man, he's just a different animal.
All right, now we check in with the third member of our team down there in the Crescent City. Our first check-in, with Saints insider Brooke Kirchoffer. Brooke?
Since making the switch from Nick Foles to Mitchell Trubisky, the Bears' passing offense has been a little bit more effective, and coupled with Trubisky's ability to move out of the pocket. Head coach Sean Payton spoke with us this week about the difficulties of defending the play action.
There are these conflicts that take place, runner pass, runner pass, runner pass, and our eyes have to be real good. And then there's a premium on any indicators that you might be able to pick up that might tell you bird, rabbit, like we used to say, bird being passed, rabbit being run. And if you can get some of those indicators, maybe the depth of the back, maybe the play fake was decent, but the quarterback came out a little skinnier. All of those things factor into, defending a good boot or naked or not. For your Go Black and Gold report, I'm Brooke Kirchoffer.
All right, we're going to go back down to Brooke Kirchoffer here in just a few minutes, but first the Saints hoping that 3,000 fans who actually get inside the Superdome will give them a semi-dome field advantage. Even a newcomer to the Black and Gold knows how much fans, even if it is just 3,000 in the stands, can play a part in a game like this.
Like their food, New Orleans has flavor. New Orleans has flavor. Like I just ate some gumbo, right?
All right, a little technical difficulty, but you saw he was talking about Sean Payton in those shoes with a little bit of flavor, a lot of personality, of course, in NOLA. Speaking of the fans, it's been rough for the Black and Gold, really all season long, not getting to see their team in person. And you talk to really any other team, this happens every week. We hear from other teams behind enemy lines. They all have the Superdome as either the toughest or one of the toughest places to play in the NFL, really all of football. So what does a playoff run look like in 2020? Rachel O'Neill with WGNO tells us.
There's only 3 NFL games separating the New Orleans Saints from the Super Bowl championship.
Who dat?
How some are preparing for the matchup?
In our bed and breakfast just up the road, the Garden District bed and breakfast, getting together, putting our stuff on, and then coming down here to Tracy's, trying to get here early enough to get a seat.
Because of the rise in positive COVID-19 cases, Mayor Cantrell ordered all indoor gatherings be limited to 25% capacity, sporting events at 4% capacity. Samuel Curtis, a New Orleans Saints fan, says these limitations will make it hard for him to get excited for the game.
It's a lot different than it used to be, and it's a very sad way and sad state that we're in right now. To me, Saints games just aren't the same without the fans. The energy's not there. So I prepare by cracking a couple beers, sitting on my couch, and call it a day.
Nevertheless, both Curtis and Blaine are hopeful the Saints will win the Super Bowl this season.
Of course. The Bears who? This is the year. We have watched them all this whole weird little season, and we totally think that they have got what it takes. Absolutely.
And did you know Alvin Kamara, one of 3 NFL running backs all time to notch 50 or more receptions in each of their first 4 seasons? If you didn't hear, he's going to be on that Superdome turf, and he's going to be active for this game. The other 2 that even compare, how about LaDainian Tomlinson, now in Canton at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and then a former Chicago Bears running back, Matt Forte. Speaking of Chicago, by the way, I got to sit down with our sister station, WGN's Pat Tomasulo. Take a listen. Now we welcome in, of course, behind enemy lines, going to WGN's Pat Tomasulo, not just a sportscaster, but I've been actually following your comedic career and a lot of cool stand-up up there. I saw there at the Laugh Factory.
There. Is it supposed to be on fire like that?
I see you got a YouTube channel as well, and now how about the podcast?
The podcast will hopefully be launching very soon, in another week or 2.
That's awesome. I'm a huge fan, so this is a thrill for me. But
thanks.
We got to preview the Bears,
yeah.
As they say. And I'm doing a little research on your Chicago team up there. First road playoff game in 26 years. I just feel bad. 3,000 fans in the stands. It's going to be very raucous in there. You know, a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's going to be sunny and 68 degrees. It's really a tough draw there to get your first road playoff game in 26, almost 3 decades, and you got those kind of scenarios around.
Yeah, well, at least they'll be comfortable while they're getting their butts kicked up and down the field. You know, maybe I have a feel. Listen, I know where I'm living in the team that's paying my bills, but it's going to be a very long afternoon and evening.
So not a lot of confidence in your Bears this weekend.
Have you seen them? Have you watched them at all this year? Here's the thing. They had trouble scoring against the Packers, and the Packers are not a defense nearly on the level of the Saints. And they're not going to, what it'll come down to is the Bears' defense ability to shut down Drew Brees. They're not going to win a track meet with that team. They're not going to score enough against that defense to get a track meet with that team. So a lot of it is going to come down to the Bears' defense, and if they're able to kind of contain Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara, and I would say that the Bears' defense is probably worse than when they played earlier in the season, especially if they don't have Roquan Smith. And I would probably say that the Saints' defense is better than when they played earlier in the season. So you put all those factors together, it does not bode well for a Bears offense that does its best work against Jacksonville.
Well, okay, so let's talk about the offense. I always get confused now because I think he's had like 3 different names since he's gotten in the NFL. Is it Mitch or Mitchell Trubisky?
I think he refers to himself as Mitchell. I think I say Mitch all the time just because Mitchell is, I don't know, that's a name that said quickly or said not paying attention can sound like a lot of other things. So shorten it to one syllable, and make sure I get it right every time. But I think he goes by Mitchell.
Let's talk about the Bears offense and Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah.
It seems like they have found something in the last few weeks, aside from that Green Bay game. What do you think they found?
I think they found 3 teams with really bad defenses. I think, honestly, is really – I think they found that, and I think they finally found a way to get that running game going. I mean, David Montgomery has been a different guy the last month of the season than he had been the previous, first few years of his career. I mean, the guy has just – and I think a lot of that has to do with the offensive line. They moved some guys around on the offensive line, and I think that combined with kind of revived Montgomery. I mean, the guy is so hard to take down, yards after contact near the top of the league. So I think that's been a big thing is David Montgomery. They've had a little new life injected into the play calling, but again, you saw how that just came crashing to a halt against the Packers. Now, one of the big things against the Packers is they only targeted Allen Robinson 5 times for 2 catches, which can't happen this week. If they're going to have any chance, they got to go to him a lot. But that's honestly, Mitch Trubisky historically does play pretty well against teams with bad defenses. Statistically, it bears out. I don't have the stats in front of me today, but I was reading something earlier in the day about how his record, his completion percentage against teams with bad defenses, but teams in the top half of the league, he does nothing.
That front 7, though, even for the Bears, pretty scary. I mean, they unfortunately have been going through the injury. I mean, it's just kind of chalking up to 2020 at this point, whether it's injuries or COVID or the worst case scenario.
It's hit or miss. Like, they've lost Akeem Hicks, up front, who's they had him back last game, but they lost him for a little while. Khalil Mack is having a Pro Bowl season, but if you've watched the Bears all year, it's one of the quietest Pro Bowl seasons you've ever seen because the stats bear out well over a season, but there's not that every down threat of him making a play, or at least there hasn't been this season. And that's really what's been missing. I mean, they can stop people, but they get no takeaways, which is the hallmark of the great Bears defenses. And it's really been kind of hit or miss with them.
All right, so we've done offense, defense. Let's go special teams. I hear Chicago finally has a competent kicker. So Cody Parkey is not making the journey to New Orleans, I'm guessing.
Oh, God, no. No, Cairo Santos with 27 straight. I mean, we could just make this whole game a special teams contest and kick off to Cordero Patterson and let Cairo Santos kick field goals. That has been probably the only spot of consistency for this team, the whole year has been that guy. I mean, nobody saw that kind of season coming from him.
All right, so if it's maybe not a fight on the scoreboard, maybe they can win a different fight on the Superdome turf, and maybe, you get your boy Javon Wims in there, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The first bout I didn't find very exciting, but, how would you kind of grade their performance?
Dopiest thing. I just was reminded of that the other day. I forgot that was that game. God.
It reminded me of Kobe when Kobe stood there and they faked the ball, the inbounds. C.J. Gardner-Johnson just stood there as he kind of got pummeled a couple times.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it doesn't hurt to get punched in a helmet. So, punch me in a helmet and you get ejected, you big dummy.
All right, so food is a big part of the culture down here in South Louisiana. And game day food, people take it very, very seriously. Chicago, kind of educate me. What is the game day food like? What's it going to be like for you and your family on Sunday?
Well, listen, for me on Sunday, my big fat butt is trying to drop 5 pounds after the holidays. Can't fit in any of my suits, Brian. These suits are expensive. You know, you don't get a clothing allowance. We work for the same company. Yeah. So I got to drop some LBs before I start pigging out. But if I was going to pig out, Italian beef, which essentially is just shaved beef in au jus, but it's, you know, it's a Chicago staple. Brats, you know, I know that's more of a Packers thing, but we eat brats here too. Polish sausage, hot dogs, you know, and then all the other staples, wings, pizza, you know, all the good fat guy stuff, all the stuff we love to eat in Chicago.
Sounds good to me. Last one, I'll get you out. You've been kind of pumping up the black and gold here throughout this Zoom call, but give me one.
I'm a realist, Brian. I'm not pumping anybody up. I'm a realist.
Give me just one scenario where somehow the Saints fall on themselves and the Bears do win.
The way the Bears win this game is they have to force turnovers. If they don't force turnovers, it's not enough to limit you guys to 3 touchdowns, because they're not going to score 3 touchdowns against this defense. They've got to cause turnovers, and they've got to get short field position. They've got to get a couple of big returns from Cordero Patterson. They've got to control the ball and not turn it over. They've got to do a run-heavy offense, and if they can do that, they can give themselves a chance. But they're not going to win in a shootout on the arm of Mitch Trubisky. So that's what needs to happen. They need to force turnovers. They need to run the ball effectively, and they need a couple of big returns.
I'm with you. I'm calling him Mitch, not Mitchell Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky. Yeah. WG heads Pat Tomasulo, thanks for joining us as we go behind enemy lines.
You got it. Thanks for having me.
Some good news there for Saints fans down here in South Louisiana. Even the Bears fans not very confident in this one. Although I think we need to get our guy Pat maybe some gumbo, something from South Louisiana after the Saints win this one. And if they do, it's probably going to be because of number 9. You see Drew Brees, passes completed per game all time, still at the top, still number 1. But look at number 2, the young buck, Patrick Mahomes, right behind him. Just off this leaderboard, 6th is New Orleans native Peyton Manning. How about that? Someone else you'll likely see in the Dome every Sunday, or someone at least dancing as he walks into the Dome. Well, Ken Lopez has his story.
Who that saying gonna beat them Saints?
From a faraway galaxy, there's a Saints fan whose spirit is out of this world.
Let's go. I'm a who that all day, every day.
Saints superfan Saint Vader has been performing on the New Orleans streets and in Champion Square for 9 Saints seasons. But this year, there's been a shakeup in his galaxy.
It's totally different. It's bizarre. I mean, it's like a ghost town pretty much on game days, and it's not normal.
The pandemic has pushed fans out of the Dome and into their homes, but nothing's going to stop Saint Vader. For the past 2 months, he's been performing on Poydras Street near the Lowe's Hotel, where the Saints players are staying.
I just do it because I want to just give them the inspiration and say, hey, we still got your back. This is for you, the Saints. Let's do it, boys. Who that?
For Saint Vader, it's about helping the Saints players across the street and the entire Who Dat Nation to really feel the force.
I mean, I'm only one person, but we're a Who Dat Nation. Just because we might not be there, just have them know that, hey, we're still there in our hearts. And I'm just an average guy who just loves the Saints, and I just want to make everybody happy and smile. That's all I want to do.
I love walking by that guy. Look at him dance. You can see him just on a regular day in the French Quarter a lot of times. All right, what does game day feel like even for the players? You see it right here. Michael Thomas certainly amped up for this one. New Orleans native Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with a message back. Show out for the home team. Speaking of, I got to sit down and chat with Eddie D. You know him as Ed Daniels down there at WGNO about the matchup in the Dome. Coming up here in just a few minutes. You know, I'm a big fan of your work, big fan of obviously the history of the Saints, and you've been reporting on them for a long time. Remember last time we talked about Bears and Saints. You recounted, of course, going to Chicago for the 06-07 championship game. It looked really bad, and you called it one of the coldest weeks of your life. I'm sure you're pretty happy that it's going to be 72 and sunny this time around.
Absolutely thrilled that the game is here in New Orleans. You know, what's a downer and what's disappointing about it, and Sean Payton referred to it this week, is not having the fans in the stands, because I think the Saints would have, of course, a huge home field advantage in the Superdome. Although in their last 4 Superdome playoff games, they're 2-2. So, you know, look, I'm glad the game's not in Chicago. The Saints won there, but that was on November 1st. I haven't checked the weather forecast for Chicago this weekend because, frankly, I haven't had to.
Yeah, and the last time that they played the Bears, remember, you know, there's some circumstances there as well. But you go into the stats and you dive into those. The Saints were 2 of 13 on third downs. They just didn't look like themselves, obviously. What's the big concern for them this time around against the Bears?
Well, you know what? If I were Chicago, I'd have a little confidence based on that game. You know, it was 26-23 on November 1st. I thought that the Bears played pretty well in that game. Now, they had a different quarterback, so that makes a big difference. And look, you know, I think since that game, the Bears have really found their sea legs offensively. Montgomery's running the football well. They've gone back to Trubisky at quarterback. And over the last month, he's played very well. But I think what the Bears will say is, look, and what their coaching staff is going to tell them, and they're right, they're not lying to them, you were right with the Saints 2 months ago. There's no reason why you can't do it again. And the thing about the Saints' 6 playoff losses in the Peyton era, if you look at the rushing yardage, opposition compared to New Orleans, it's almost 2-1 in favor of the opposition, Brian. So that's a little bit of concern. You mentioned the Rams game a couple of years ago. They ran for 24 yards that day. So I think what you're going to see the Saints do is line up and try to come right at Chicago. I think their offensive line is getting healthy, and that's something that the Saints were not a year ago at this time. When they played the Vikings, yes, they were flat, but they had injuries on the offensive and defensive line that definitely affected their play that day. Chicago has improved offensively. But, you know, it's interesting how things can change in an NFL season. A month ago, they were ready to run the coach and the quarterback out of town. Now they're in the playoffs.
That they are. We are just inside of 10 minutes now from kickoff there in the Superdome. So we're going to give you our keys to the game here in just a few minutes. But first, actually, earlier this week, they put out these renderings. How about this from the organization? The Saints going to have field-level suites there at the stadium, part of a $450 million renovation to the Superdome, meant to improve the fan experience for Saints game days. The renovation will be complete and ready to host Super Bowl 59 in, well, you got to wait a little while, 2025. As for the fans who will fill the dome today, the 3,000 of them, they are world-class.
It's no secret there's no fan base like the Who Dat Nation. Some may even argue Saints fans are the most dedicated in the NFL. But there's one Saint who stands out from all the rest. Stephanie Williams, a loyal season ticket holder, helmet connoisseur, and game ball collector. Her passion for the black and gold squad is so strong, the Saints recognized her as their first ever Fan of the Year.
It still is crazy to me. It's honestly still sinking in, and it just motivates me to want to continue to do what I do, to inspire others.
One reason why Williams was selected as Saints Fan of the Year was because of her community service, often partnering with the Second Harvest Food Bank. Another was her undeniable effort to embrace the Saints team.
Super Bowl pictures, Drew Brees Super Bowl, Steve Gleason, what an inspiration he is. And then right behind you is a seat back from the actual Super Bowl.
While collecting these items aren't cheap, Williams says this hobby is worth every dime.
I want to be able to acquire these pieces to hopefully like pass down to my family, but everything's here for a purpose, and everything jogs back a certain particular memory that brings some happiness. So there's a method to the madness.
That is pretty cool right there. All right, we are wrapping up your Go Black and Gold countdown to kickoff right here on brproud.com. Should the Saints move on, of course, we'll be back right here as we get you ready for the Saints and what would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But as for this one, it's our final keys to the game. I'm going to give you mine, but first, let's go back down to the Crescent City and Brooke Kirchoffer with her final thought before the game.
It's perceived that this will be Saints quarterback Drew Brees' final season, and New Orleans is hoping to send him out on a good note. But first, they've got to get through the Chicago Bears. Here's my 3 keys to the game. The first focus, make the Bears one-dimensional. The Saints defense hangs their hat on their ability to stop the run. Out of their 17 regular season games, they only gave up more than 100 yards in just 5 contests. If they can stop David Montgomery, Mitchell Trubisky is going to have his hands full with an injured receiving core. 2, the Saints are also going to need to rely on the run game, and that all depends on if Alvin Kamara is cleared to play. He himself has announced that he will be at the Dome Sunday, which would be huge after getting 2 weeks to heal up any nicks and bruises. With that, it's safe to say he would be close to full strength. And finally, keep Brees clean. He said he is feeling better and better from the rib injuries, but keeping him upright against a tough front 7 is going to be crucial. Brees is also going to have much more weapons than he did back in Week 8 when they defeated the Bears. For your Go Black and Gold report, I'm Brooke Kirchoffer.
All right, and my final key to the game is, yes, get it to 41. It's official. We announced this earlier. Alvin Kamara is activated, and you see when he is activated, ready to go, got the right shoes on. It is a nice sight. Hopefully, maybe a repeat performance of those 6 touchdowns. That was an NFL record. First time ever since 1929 when it was the Chicago Cardinals, not the Chicago Bears. And that record set way, way back. Remember the last time 6 overall touchdowns in a game? And that was also a Chicago player, a Chicago Bear, Gale Sayers. All right, that's it, and that's all for Saints Insider. Brooke Kirchoffer, Michael the Bearman Lewis, Eddie D. and Daniels, and the fine folks down there at WGNO in New Orleans, and Pat Tomasulo in Chicago. I'm Brian Hollins. Thanks for joining us, counting down to kickoff as we go black and gold right here on BRProud.com.